some of us still don't have even a 2-set. That's the case for both RQ and Unlin.
That's because you haven't bothered to run LFR.
I can't replace my legendary robe with an LFR bit.
But yeah,
I could. I'd love to replace my pants, but they don't drop off the first bosses.
Yeah, okay.
Or I need to be. Drop off the first bosses. Enough sign-ups. The problem is that this is kind of discouraging to be doing normal, getting Elisand kills, and be able to skip the first few bosses, which are rather easy if we're not having a fun raid with new arrivals getting gear from the first few bosses.
Yay!
I mean, there is that as well, yeah. Because it is kind of shit.
Oh yeah, we're
just,
done.
spend,
Dang it.
what was that, 3 hours on boss 1. We usually do probably on I don't know what boss 5 or 6 with this group. Is 7 or 8. Yeah. With this group in particular, we'd have probably been on, I don't know, what, boss 7, 8, some shit like that.
Yeah, right about there.
Yeah.
And we'd be better off. It's just an immediate loss of DPS. We fall behind one way or another, no matter what the fuck up is.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Right. So, so tomorrow, what do people want to do tomorrow then? So just what normal, yeah.
I'm
Okay,
fine
so Scott
either
was
way,
at
because
this
I'm the kind of type that doesn't tire of this game.
Jesus fuck
Except
you.
perhaps PvP when, you know, people are overgeared and I'm just hopelessly getting killed after 3 seconds every time I wake up. But
Oh yeah.
other than that, I have plenty of patience for this.
Right, so, well,
But as a matter of group morale, I think we should have some fun time, even if it's a bit on the easy side on the first few bosses. But like getting 4 Elisand kills, so we can at least have the pendant, and then skip to those bosses that we actually could get some good 4 set pieces from that we don't have yet, because later bosses drop them too, and we've not done them as often. But one does not need to exclude the other, because the gear that would drop from the first few heroic bosses, well, that's quite the equivalent of what drops off the last 2 bosses on normal. So if we could have a mix of these two
over the last loot for fucking Tychondrius
weeks, like 3.
Like, what
because
the fuck?
I expect we should at least all that were present for the Elisand kill should have at least one of these items required to get us that pendant that allows us to teleport through the night hold.
Fuck.
yeah.
At least on normal difficulty, of course. Piercing the veil, like.
Yeah, that's okay.
Oh, no, Emerald Nightmare. Never mind. At any rate, she's got something like that.
Okay, right. Okay, right. So, so what we do tomorrow? Normals, I think. Yeah, normals.
I would suggest so, just so we have some fun times. We've been banging our heads against this wall, and I'd like us to do something easy that can be mastered. And if we get some improvements and get back to this, by the way, Saturday is again still like I'm working on rehearsals for an Easter concert. You guessed it, it's a church choir, but it's big. It's also doing a massive concert once a year. And now that we're nearing Easter, I'm having extra rehearsal weekends, so last Saturday I could have joined anyways. So I'm for keeping Saturday our fun day, and eventually that should be our introduce new folks to raid mechanics, or whatever there is to introduce people to, or to catch up on in terms of content, in terms of old achievements, mythics. Actually, I'm for mythics after raiding anyways. But yeah, Saturday is who was it?
Oh, Sundander.
You posted something about there being a hacker that, or two hackers, one under the same name. You posted that in the Bloodrune chat. If you get a friend request from address or your name, they can just work their way through your friends list, and it just snowballs. Not sure if there's any